Here is the harsh truth about actually growing and scaling your agency from 0 to 100K per month, because I think one of the biggest things that we have seen in this space, especially the online space, is there's so many different vehicles that people are trying to sell you on. All you need is AI, all you need is bots, all you need is automation, all you need is an IG funnel, all you need is a Facebook group, and so on. All you need to do is run Facebook ads, YouTube, and you get sold on all these vehicles. And we miss the biggest part of everything, is ensuring that you have the basics and fundamentals in place when it comes to running a business. If you don't have a winning mindset, when you are faced with adversity, when you're faced with obstacles and challenges, there is no way that you're going to be able to push through those barriers, push through those challenges by just relying on AI or just relying on a simple tool. This requires you to have a wired mindset, a winning mindset, a mindset that is willing to push the boundaries, push through when things are not working. And then also having the fundamentals of just the day-to-days, how to actually market and run a business, acquire clients, sales, how to then actually track all your data to make business-driven decisions. And this is one of the hugest things that I failed at when it came to scaling and hitting the 100K per month mark. I got to 86K, but then started to make so many bad business decisions that what happened was I did bad hires. I then wasn't fully tracking my numbers to get clarity to know what we were doing. So we ended up just spending a boatload of money on ads every month, not really knowing how much it actually cost us to acquire clients and knowing how far we could push the boundaries. We ended up racking up a bit of debt, and yeah, don't get me wrong, we were still doing consistent 60 to 70Ks and 80Ks per month, had a huge team, but we were hurting our margins when it came to payroll. Our margins were shot. When it came to our P&L, that was shot too. So there is so many other elements to running a successful business. It looks great on paper because the social status of you having a 50K per month or 100K per month and scaling your agency to over 7 figures looks good, but that is what is shown on the surface. That is the surface level, the tip of the iceberg. No one sees the day-to-day challenges and struggles that we face and what actually happens behind the scenes, where things can get dark and ugly. So I actually want to give you a bit of a reality check. If you are planning on starting an agency or growing your agency where you're doing over 10K per month or so forth, and you're trying to take things to the next level, stop trying to look for validation from other people. And because John down the road has just sent a screenshot, hey, I'm doing 100K per month, you start saying, well, I want to do that too, and how comes John's there, I'm not there, and then you decide to do it, but do it in such a unwise way that you end up hurting your business long term. So we have to understand that if we are going to actually build a sustainable business long term, we have to have key fundamentals in place. And these are stuff that we actually show you in our Facebook groups, in our programs, and show you the components and things that you need to have in place, especially as I've had to grow a second agency and starting to start from a scratch, a clean slate, because at the end of the day, I was one of those who was naive and just wanted to do what John was doing down the road and scale to 100K. And don't get me wrong, I hit 86K per month, but at the same time, it still cost me in so many different areas where it ended up hurting my business. We lost clients, we lost good team members, so many different things. So if you are planning to grow and scale an agency, understand the key principles, the fundamentals, and what it actually takes to run a successful business.